President Biden and Speaker McCarthy meeting today to find a compromise to keep the country from defaulting on its bills. Over the weekend, negotiations had stalled, then restarted. But with the deadline only days away, it is crunch time to find a solution. Or everyday Americans from the military to senior citizens could start missing checks. Alice Barr on Capitol Hill, where negotiations are underway.
In a head-to-head meeting today at the White House, President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy drilling down on a debt ceiling deal just 10 days before the nation could tip into a catastrophic default.
What we have to do here is get the spending addiction to stop. It has caused so much pain to the American people.
The talks follow what McCarthy termed a productive call on Sunday. President Biden sounding optimistic. While overseas at the G7 summit, he insisted the U.S. will not default on its loans, though neither would he bend to all Republican demands.
It's time for Republicans to accept that there is no bipartisan deal to be made solely on their partisan terms.
Republicans want to roll back overall spending to pre-pandemic levels and extend Trump-era tax cuts that could add more than $3 trillion to the deficit. White House negotiators on Capitol Hill today trying to break the logjam after Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen called June 1st
a hard deadline
for when the nation could start running out of money to pay its bills, including things like Social Security benefits and military pay. Everyday Americans anxiously awaiting a resolution.
We as Americans get into trouble when we don't pay our bills. So I don't want the country to get into trouble.
As their leaders race for common ground.